Hi, hello. Peng Ha. Nice to meet you. I'm really glad to meet you again. This is my English learning journey. You know, I have something to tell you.
Hi, Pengha. It's great to see you here on your English learning journey. I can see you're eager to improve and make the most out of our conversations. It's totally fine to start with a friendly greeting like, Hi, nice to meet you, or It's a pleasure to meet you. You might also say, I'm excited to be here, or I'm looking forward to learning more. Would you like some help with specific areas like pronunciation, vocabulary, or practicing certain phrases? Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
If you listen carefully, I have something to tell you. I arrived at my office very early today because I I am coming alone without my coworker. You know, as I told you before, I usually uh, I usually come in uh, my office with my coworker use using couple. Uh, my coworker he usually pick up the car to go together to coming together. Do you understand? But today he overslept and I was coming. No. I arrived at my office by myself using subway. Do you understand? Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Today is November 5th, Tuesday.
Yes, I'm listening carefully and I understand. You arrived at the office early today because you came alone. Usually you come with your coworker by car, right? He's the one who usually drives, but today he overslept, so you took the subway by yourself. Here's a way you could say it smoothly. I got to the office early today because I came alone. Usually my coworker picks me up and we drive together, but today he overslept, so I took the subway by myself. Let me know if you want to practice any part of that or if I can help you with other expressions. And yes, today is November 15th. Let's keep going.
No. I said he usually pick up the taxi to come together. I mean, he usually pick up the taxi. That's what I mean. I already mentioned the couple, but couple in this case, couple means pick upping the taxi.
Got it. Thanks for clarifying. So you meant to say that your coworker usually takes a taxi, so you both come to the office together. Here's a clear way to express it. Usually, my coworker picks up a taxi so we can come to the office together, but today he overslept, so I came by myself on the subway. And just a quick note, in English, a couple usually means two people together, like a pair, rather than taking a taxi. But you can say we usually share a taxi, or we usually take a taxi together. Thanks for helping me understand. I hope that helps.
Okay. I really appreciate your kind support. That's exactly what I mean. Okay, I really appreciate your kind support, and I like you very much because you are you never get bored with my repetitive and tedious content. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. First, I want to make it clear that I'm just a student, not a teacher. This YouTube channel is not about it. This YouTube channel is not about teaching English to someone else. It's simply to show my own English speaking practice journey. The purpose of this channel is to demonstrate that even elderly learners like myself who don't use English daily life can still learn to speak English.
Thank you. I really enjoy helping you. and I'm glad we can keep going together. You're very clear in what you're saying, and I can see your dedication. Here's a smooth way to express what you just said. I really appreciate your support, and I enjoy working with you because you're so patient with my repetitive content. To clarify, I'm just a student, not a teacher. This YouTube channel isn't about teaching English to others, it's about showing my own.
Sorry for the interruption. Like I said, unless there are significant errors, you don't need to give me a polished, refined version because this time is for my speaking practice. So I want to speak as much as I can possible. So unless there are significant errors, you don't need to give me a polished version. Do you understand?
Got it, no problem. I'll focus on helping with any major mistakes and keep it simple so you can keep speaking naturally. Thanks for letting me know. I'm here to support your flow.
As I told you before, I usually check and listen one more time our conversation dialogue so I can recognize, I can realize my mistakes and errors. So in this session, let me focus on my speaking time, my speaking. I mean, let me speak as much as I can possible.
Absolutely, I understand. You're saying that you usually review our conversation later to catch your own mistakes. So, in this session, you want to focus on speaking as much as possible. That sounds great. I'll make sure to let you keep the flow going.
Okay, okay. Thank you for your kind understanding. Okay, let's keep going. Many people suggested their own practice method after seeing my YouTube channel, saying, try this way. Why don't you try it like this? Why don't you try it like this? Try this way. But however, honestly speaking, it's really hard to follow them exactly. I'm not sure which method is best for me. But let me tell you something. I plan to stick with my own approach and keep going steadily with this method because I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure which method is best for me. So uh, in this case, I mean, for myself, I would like to, I'd like to. I mean, I plan to stick with my own approach.
I understand. You're saying that after people watched your YouTube channel, they suggested different ways to practice, like try this, or why don't you try it this way? But it's hard to follow their suggestions exactly, and you're not sure which method is best for you. So, you've decided to stick with your own approach and keep going steadily because it feels right for you. I think that's a smart choice, finding what works best for you and staying consistent. Keep it up.
Okay, GPT, listen carefully. One thing has changed since I started this practice. In the past, nearly 9 months ago, I used to worry about whether my sentences were grammatically correct before speaking. But now I just speak, whether it's right or wrong. I don't care whether it's grammatically correct or not. I don't care. Who cares? Anyway, who cares? My, education, my YouTube view count, my YouTube video view count is very low. Who cares? Uh, so, uh, you don't need to worry about that. Uh, you don't need to concern about that.
I hear you loud and clear. You're saying that since you started practicing, you've noticed a change. About 9 months ago, you used to worry a lot about making your sentences perfect before speaking, but now you just go ahead and speak, whether it's right or wrong. And honestly, you don't care about grammar so much anymore, especially since your YouTube view count is low. So who cares, right? That's a great attitude for learning. The more you speak without overthinking, the more natural it becomes. Keep focusing on expressing yourself confidently.
I got it. I got it. Let me tell you something. The more I practice like this, the more I realize that no matter how hard I practice speaking for several hours or days, my speaking skills, I think my speaking skills don't improve significantly. Speaking practice is, of course, very important for me, but what really matters is whether my environment allows me to use English in my daily life. I say one more time. Speaking practice, of course, is very important. But however, what really matters is whether my environment, whether my condition, whether my work condition, or whether my daily life condition allows me to use English in my daily life. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand completely. You're saying that even though you practice speaking a lot, you've noticed that your skills don't improve as much as you'd like. You feel that regular speaking practice is essential. But what truly makes a difference is having an environment that lets you use English in daily life. Whether it's your work conditions or other aspects of your daily routine, being able to use English regularly is what really matters to you. And I totally get it. Having a natural environment to use the language daily can make a big difference in how quickly speaking skills improve. You're making a very good point.
GPT carefully. I hope I can get a very good chance to use English communication skills in daily life.
I hope so too. You're saying that someday you hope to have a great opportunity to use English communication tools or gadgets in your daily life. That would be a fantastic way to make English a natural part of your routine. The more you can integrate it into everyday life, the more confident and fluent you'll become.
Okay, okay. Basically, this speaking practice, my own speaking practice session consists of three parts. No, consists of various parts. Number one, greetings time. Number two, mimicking and repetition time. Number three, example dialogue or role play time with the GPT. And then number four, time to remind the sentences sorted by GPT. And number five, pre-talking time with the random keywords. Okay, okay, let's get started. Without further delay, let's get started. I would like to take the example dialogue role play time. Example dialogue role play time with you.
All right, got it? Your speaking practice session has several parts, including clicking time, mimicking and repetition time, example dialogue or role play time with GPT, sentence review time, and pre talking with random keywords. Sounds like a solid plan. Let's dive right into the example dialogue or role play. What kind of scenario would you like to practice today? We can do a work related conversation, a casual chat, or even something specific like a business meeting. Let me know, and we'll get started.
Did you get a chance to review number two file, workplace conversation examples for various environments?
Yes, I reviewed the file, Workplace Conversation Examples, which includes different dialogues for various work situations. It covers conversations about project updates, quality issues, meetings, and casual chats, along with topics like upcoming deadlines and weekend plans. Is there a specific environment or topic you'd like to roleplay from this file? For example, we could try a project update, a casual chat, or even a discussion on quality control. Let me know what you're interested in practicing.
I would like to take the role of David, and you gonna be the a colleague, because I am a David. Do you understand? Please, let's take the role. Let's do role play with this specific dialogue. Do you understand? Can you keep up with me?
Absolutely, David. I'm ready to play the role of your colleague. Let's jump into a group dialogue. Here's a line to start. Go ahead whenever you're ready, and I'll follow your lead.
Okay, okay. Without further delay, let's get started. I think we are all set to go. Okay, let's get it. Okay, here you go. How's everything going on your side of the project? Any big challenges? Any big challenges? Is there any big challenges? How's everything going on your side of the project? Let me try one time. How's everything going on your side of the project? Any big challenges?
So far, so good. We're still working through a few issues with the test data, though. How about on the development quality side? Are things running smoothly?
I heard there's a new inspection process coming up. Do you know when they will start implementing it? Let me try one time. Do you know when they will start implementing it? Do you know when they will do you know when they will start implementing it? Implementing means apply the inspection process. Uh, am I right?
Yes, you're absolutely right. Implementing means putting the inspection process into action or applying it. And your question sounded great. Here's my response. I think they mentioned it in the last meeting, probably starting next month, but nothing's set in stone yet.
Okay, okay. Let's move on to the next section. Have you had a chance to see the latest prototype? Have you had a chance to see the latest prototype? Have you had a chance? Have you had a chance? Did you get a chance to see the latest prototype? Any initial thoughts on the quality? Any initial thoughts on the quality? Any initial thoughts on the quality?
Yes, I checked it out. It looks pretty solid, but I noticed a few minor cosmetic issues. Have you reviewed it yet?
We are still waiting on some data uh, from the test results. We are waiting on some data from the test results. I'm a bit worried about the temperature resilience. I say on time, I'm a bit worried about the temperature resilience. Have you encountered any issues there? Have you encountered any issues there? Have you encountered any issues there?
Temperature resilience is always a tricky one. Hopefully, the materials hold up well in extreme tests. We'll need to keep an eye on it.
I love it. I love it. We need to keep an eye on it. I love that sentence very much. Okay. I think I'm inspired from your variation. Okay, okay. Let's keep going. Looks like the deadline for this page is coming up soon. Now, looks like the deadline for this page is coming up soon. Do you think we'll be ready? Do you think we'll be ready? Do you really think we'll be ready?
It's tight, but we're aiming to wrap things up on time. Are you confident on the quality side?
We have some tight inspection. We have some tight inspection schedule lined up. We have some tight inspection schedule lined up. We have some tight inspection schedule. We have some tight inspection schedule. We have some tight inspection schedule lined up. Fingers crossed, everything passes smoothly. Fingers crossed, everything pass smoothly. Fingers crossed, everything passes smoothly.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully, there won't be any last minute surprises.
Okay, that's exactly what I want to say. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, no last minute surprise. No last minute surprise. No last minute surprise. I'm just wondering, What this expression means? No last minute is surprise. Please explain it more. Please explain more detailed information for this sentence. No last minute surprise. Honestly speaking, I already aware of the meaning of that sentence, but I want to listen one more time. I just want to listen your explanation one more time.
Of course, no last minute surprises means that you're hoping nothing unexpected or disruptive happens just before the deadline. In other words, you want everything to go smoothly right up to the end without any sudden problems or issues popping up. In work situations, last minute surprises often refer to unexpected errors, extra tasks, or complications that could delay things or make the final stages more stressful. So, saying fingers crossed, no last minute surprises, is a way to hope that everything stays on track.
Okay. I really appreciate your kind explanation for that sentence. Okay. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. It's my turn again. It feels like today's flying. It feels like today's flying by. It feels like today is flying by. It feels like today is flying by. It feels like today is flying by. Can't believe it's almost lunchtime. 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 I can't believe it's almost lunchtime. It feels like today is flying by.
I know, right? It's probably because of all those back to back meetings.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. By the way, have you seen the new cafeteria menu? Have you seen the new cafeteria menu? Have you seen the new cafeteria menu? By the way, have you seen the new cafeteria menu? Anything worth trying? Anything worth trying? Anything worth, do you think anything worth trying? Have you seen the new cafeteria menu? Anything worth trying? Anything worth trying? Anything worth trying.
They've added some new sandwiches, which are actually pretty good. Worth a try.
Okay, it's my turn again. It's finally cooling down a bit. It's finally cooling down a bit. It's finally cooling down a bit. Feels nice to take a coffee outside. Feels nice to take a coffee outside. Feels nice. Feels nice to take a coffee outside. Feels nice to take a coffee outside. Each finally cooling down a bit. Each finally cooling down. I think the first line, finally cooling down a bit, is not good for real life situation. I would say it's very cold outside. How about this version? It's very cold outside.
Yes, it's very cold outside works perfectly for real life situations, especially if the temperature has dropped a lot. For a natural variation, you could also say, it's getting really cold outside, or it's freezing out there. Each one sounds casual and realistic, especially as winter comes around.
Okay. I agree with you because in Korea, winter is coming. I think winter is coming. It's cooling down a bit outside.
Exact winter is definitely on the way. It's cooling down a bit outside works perfectly as it gets colder. Or you could say, it's getting chilly out there, or even the temperature's really dropping now. Those all capture the feeling of the season changing.
Okay. It's your turn. Keep going. Please keep a minute. It's your turn again.
Absolutely. Here we go. By the way, have you seen the forecast for next week? I heard it might even snow a bit.
No, 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 no. Your line is absolutely. I was getting tired of the heat. I heard it might rain later though. Do you understand?
Absolutely. I was getting tired of the heat myself. It's nice to finally have a break from it.
Perfect. Weather for the quick mountain hike after work, if it doesn't rain. Do you understand? Perfect, perfect weather for the. I think it's perfect weather for a quick mountain hike after work, if it doesn't rain. If it doesn't rain.
That sounds nice. I haven't been hiking in ages.
I'm considering a transfer to one of our overseas office. Have you ever thought about working abroad? I think this sentence is very important for me. Listen carefully. I'm considering a transfer to one of our overseas office. Have you ever thought about working abroad? Have you ever thought about working abroad? Have you ever thought about working abroad? I'm considering a transfer to one of our overseas office.
Yes, that's a great sentence. Just a small adjustment. Instead of transport, we'd say transfer here. So the polished version would be I'm considering a transfer to one of our overseas offices. Have you ever thought about working abroad? This sounds very natural and professional, perfect for discussing opportunities in other locations.
Okay, your turn. It's your turn. Please keep up with me. It's your turn again. Okay, I think I understand what you're trying to say very well. Okay.
Got it. Here's my line. That's exciting. I haven't really thought about it myself, but I think working abroad would be a great experience. Where are you thinking of transferring?
Not sure yet. Not sure yet. Maybe somewhere in Europe. Maybe somewhere in Europe. I think the different work culture would be interesting. I think different work culture would be interesting. Different work culture. I think the different work culture would be interesting. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. Maybe somewhere in Europe. Maybe somewhere in India. Maybe somewhere in India. I'm not sure yet. Maybe somewhere in India, like Bengaluru or Chennai. I think the different work culture would be interesting.
That sounds amazing. Experiencing a different work culture, whether in Europe, Bengaluru, or even Chiang Mai, would definitely be
여보세요?
interesting. Plus, you'd get to improve your English even more.
예, 예. Okay, okay, okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Uh, got any plans for the weekend? Got any plans for the weekend? Got any plans for the weekend? Got any plans for the weekend?
Nothing much, just planning to relax. How about you? Got anything exciting lined up?
Thank you. Thinking about going for a mountain hike. Need some fresh air. I think I need some fresh air. Thinking about going for a mountain hike. Thinking about going for a mountain hike. Thinking about, I think I'm thinking about going for a mountain hike. I need some fresh air. I need some fresh air. I need some fresh air. I like fresh air very much. Thinking about going for a mountain hike. Mountain hike is one of my favorite hobby. I need some fresh air.
That sounds perfect. Which mountain do you usually go to?
I usually go to Bukhansan. Bukhansan is my favorite place. You got it? And let's keep moving forward. Welcome. Where was your flight? Welcome. How was your flight? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I made my mistake. I made a mistake. Listen carefully. Like I said, I'm gonna embrace every moment, including my errors, my mistakes. It's I think it's all part of learning process. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Welcome. How was your flight? How was your flight?
No worries at all. Mistakes are definitely part of the process. Here's a smooth way to say it: Welcome. How was your flight? Or how was your trip? Either would work well, especially when meeting someone who's just arrived.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Please take care of the rest of the role. It's your turn.
Thank you. Here we go. Glad to hear you made it here safely. Is this your first time visiting our office?
No, 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 no. I think that is my line. Glad to hear that. I hope, I hope you managed to get some rest. Is it your first time visiting here? 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 Can I get a copy or
Got it.
anything else
Here's
for
my
you to
response.
start?
Yes, it is actually. Thank you for asking.
Can I get you a copy or anything else before you start? Can I get you a copy or anything? Can I get you a copy? Can I get you a copy or anything else before you start?
Of course, thank you. A coffee would be great. Black if possible.
Of course, let me take care of that. Let me take care of that. Let me take care of that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No problem. No problem. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No problem. Let me take care of that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's great to finally meet in person. It's great to finally meet in person. We've been looking forward to visit it. We've been looking forward to this visit. I mean, we've been looking forward to this your visit. Your visiting. We've been looking forward to your visiting trip. Visiting our company.
It's great to finally meet in person, too. We've been looking forward to this visit as well.
Is there anything specific you'd like to focus on today? Is there anything you'd like to focus on today? Feel free to let us know. Feel free to let us know. Is there anything specific you'd like to focus on today? Is there anything you'd like to focus on today? Feel free to let us know. Is there anything specific you'd like to focus on today? Is there anything you'd like to focus on today? Feel free to feel free to let us know. Feel free to let us know.
Will do. Thank you. We're especially interested in discussing the new project timelines.
Okay, okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I think you are doing great. I think you are doing great. You are my great communication partner. Okay, I really appreciate that. Okay, let's keep going. How's everything going on your side with the new project? How's everything going on your side with the new project? How's the everything going? How's the everything going on your side with the new project? How's everything going on your side with the new project? How's the everything going on your side with the new project? How's the everything going on your side with the new project?
It's moving along well, though we've hit a few challenges here and there. How about on your end?
Our team has our team has made some updates since our last call. Our team our team has made some updates since our last call. Looking forward to sharing those with you today. Looking forward to sharing those with you today. Looking forward to sharing those with you today.
Perfect. We're eager to see what's new.
Let me listen one more time. If you don't mind, let me listen one more time.
Of course, here it is again. We're eager to see what's new.
Okay, okay, let's keep going. I think I understand what you're trying to say. Okay, understand. Understood. Okay. Before we dive into the agenda, is there anything else you'd like to cover today? Would you like to, you would like us to cover today? Before we dive into the agenda, is there anything else you'd like us to cover today? You'd like us to cover today? You'd like us to cover today?
Actually, yes. If we have time, we'd like to touch on quality control metrics.
Let me listen one more time.
Got it. We'll make sure to include that. We've recently refined some of our processes, so we have new insights to share.
No, 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 no. I mean, your last line. You just mentioned a moment ago.
Ah, it sounds like you're referring to a previous topic or tool I might have mentioned. Could you remind me what you meant by open math? I just
No,
want to
no,
make sure I'm on the right track.
no, no, no. I mean, your last line. Please, would you mind saying that one more time, please? Your last line. You just mentioned a moment ago. As client.
Of course, here's my last line again. We'll make sure to include that. We've recently refined some of our processes, so we have new insights to share.
No, 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 no. You would say, actually, if we have time, we would like to touch on quality control metrics.
Ah, got it. Here's that line again. Actually, yes, if we have time, we'd like to touch on quality control metrics.
Okay, it's my turn again. Good point. Good point. Good question. Good point. No, 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 I say again. Good point. We'll make sure to address that. We've recently defined some of our processes. So we have some new insights to share. We have some new insights to share. I think we have some new insights to share with you.
That sounds perfect. Your response is clear and natural. Here's how it flows. Good point. We'll make sure to address that. We've recently refined some of our processes, so we have some new insights to share with you. Nicely done.
I think you might say, that sounds promising. I'm looking forward to it. That sounds promising. That sounds promising. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Uh, Simply listen carefully. When can I speak this sentence? I'm really looking forward to it.
Great question. You can say, I'm really looking forward to it. When someone mentions something you're excited or interested to see, hear, or experience soon, it shows you're eager about what's coming. For example, after someone tells you about new updates, an upcoming presentation, or a project you'll review soon, you could say, That sounds promising. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a polite, positive way to show interest.
Understood. Okay, let's keep going. I understand one of your priorities is durability. Could you let us know if there are any specific tests you'd like to us to run on the new model? I say one more time for my repetition. Like you said, repetition makes perfect. So let me try one more time. I understand that one of your priorities is durability. Could you let us know if there are any specific tests you'd like us to learn on the new model?
Perfectly said. Repetition really does help with fluency. Just a small note. Instead of learn, the word run works best here. So the sentence would be, I understand that one of your priorities is durability. Could you let us know if there are any specific tests you'd like us to run on the new model? But everything else sounds great.
Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. Let me try one more time. I understand that. I understand that. I understand that. One of your priority is durability. One of your priorities is durability. Could you let us know if there are any specific tests you would like us to learn on the new model?
Nicely done. Just remember that small adjustment, run instead of learn. Here's the polished line. I understand that one of your priorities is durability. Could you let us know if there are any specific tests you'd like us to run on the new model? Your pacing and flow are sounding really natural.
Okay, let me try one more time. I understand that one of your priorities is durability. Could you let us know if there are any specific tests you'd like us to learn on the new model?
Almost perfect. Just swap out learn for run at the end. Here's how it would go. I understand that one of your priorities is durability. Could you let us know if there are any specific tests you'd like us to run on the new model? You're getting really close. Keep it up.
Let me try one more time. I understand that one of your priorities is durability. Could you let us know if there are any specific tests you'd like us to learn on the new model?
You've got the sentence down well. Just remember, instead of learn, you'll want to use run. Here's how it sounds. I understand that one of your priorities is durability. Could you let us know if there are any specific tests you would like us to run on the new model? You're doing great with the repetition. Just that one small change.
Okay, okay. Let's keep going. Let's go. It's your turn again. I think it's better to move on to the next one. Okay, it's your turn. Please keep going.
Absolutely. Here's my line. Yes, we'd like to see more stress tests under extreme temperatures if possible.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That aligns with our testing criteria as well. I'll make sure the team provides full full report, a full report. Absolutely. That aligns with our testing criteria as well. I'll make sure that I'll make sure the team provides a full report. I'll make sure the team, I'll make sure the team, our team, I'll make sure that our team provides a full report. Absolutely, that aligns with our testing criteria as well. That aligns with our testing criteria as well.
Perfect. Your response is clear and professional. Here's how it sounds altogether. Absolutely. That aligns with our testing criteria as well. I'll make sure our team provides a full report. You're doing great with the repetition. Your flow is sounding really smooth.
How about using standards instead of criteria in this context?
Yes, standards would work well here too. It gives a similar meaning, focusing on the expectations or requirements for testing. So the line would be absolutely. That aligns with our testing standards as well. I'll make sure our team provides a full report. Both criteria and standards are correct in this context. It's just a matter of preference.
Yes, yes, I couldn't agree more. But I prefer standards for this content because criteria is a little bit difficult word to use in real situation. Maybe my communication partner use English as a second language. They may don't understand if I use the word criteria.
That makes perfect sense. Standards is definitely clearer and more widely understood, especially for people who might be using English as a second language. Choosing simpler words like standards helps keep the conversation smooth and makes sure everyone understands. Great choice.
Yes, I think I need to avoid using difficult words when I express something in a formal situation because it may cause uh, pronunciation confusing.
Absolutely. That's a smart approach. Using simpler words not only makes communication clearer, but also reduces the chance of pronunciation slip ups or misunderstandings. In formal situations, clear and straightforward language usually works best, especially when speaking with people who may have different language backgrounds. That way, you keep things professional and easy to understand for everyone. Great insight.
Okay, okay. I got, I understood very well. Okay. How about this version? Absolutely. That comply with our testing standards as well. I'll make sure our team provides a full report.
Yes, that sounds great. Complies with our testing standards, is clear and professional, emphasizing that your team is following the required standards. So your sentence flows very smoothly. Absolutely. That complies with our testing standards as well. I'll make sure our team provides a full report. Nicely done. It sounds polished and easy to understand.
Thank you for your kind comment for my polished version. I say one more time. Absolutely. That complies with our testing standards as well. I'll make sure our team provides a full report about it.
You're very welcome. Your sentence is almost perfect. Just one small tweak for clarity. Here's how it would flow naturally. Mudan, absolutely. That complies with our testing standards as well. I'll make sure our team provides a full report on it. Adding on it at the end helps make it clear you're referring to the report topic. You're doing a fantastic job with these adjustments.
Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. Let me try one time. Based on your suggestion, absolutely. That complies with our testing standard as well. I'll make sure our team provides a full report on it.
Perfect. That sounded clear and professional. You've nailed it. Absolutely. That complies with our testing standards as well. I'll make sure our team provides a full report on it. Well done. Your flow is smooth and the message is spot on.
Okay, I got it. Let me try one more time. For my repetition, I want to keep this sentence in my mouth muscle and my mind. Okay, let me try one more time. Absolutely, that complies with our testing standards as well. I'll make sure our team provides a full report on it.
Great job keeping up the repetition. Your version is nearly perfect. Just a tiny adjustment to make it sound natural. Absolutely. That complies with our testing standards as well. I'll make sure our team provides a full report for everyone. Adding for everyone keeps it smooth and natural. You're really building up that muscle memory. Excellent work.
No, no, GPT, that's another alternative for our contact. I'm not sure I can understand next alternative. So just, just let me remember my polished version to understand. Do not give me various expressions because my memory is getting worse. So I think I just it's better to focus on the one expression. Do you understand?
Understood. I'll stick with the version you're focusing on. Absolutely. That complies with our testing standards as well. I'll make sure our team provides a full report on it. No more variations, just this one. You're doing great.
I really appreciate your kind support. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. It's your turn. It's your turn as a client. You go next.
Thank you. Here's my line as the client. That would be very helpful. We're aiming to finalize everything by the end of the month, so having that report will be essential.
Okay, I understood. Would you like to join us for lunch after the session? Would you like to join us for lunch after the session? Would you like to join us for lunch after the session? There's a nice local restaurant nearby. There's a nice local restaurant nearby. There's a nice local restaurant nearby. There's a nice local restaurant nearby.
That sounds great. I'd love to try some local dishes. Thank you for the invitation.
Sounds great. That sounds great. That sounds great. I would love to try some local dishes. I would love to try some local dishes. I would love to try some local dishes. That sounds great. I would love to try some local dishes.
Perfect. Saying, I would love to try some local dishes sounds very natural and enthusiastic. It's a great way to show interest in the local food.
Do you have any dietary preferences? Do you have any dietary preferences for or restrictions? Okay, we can arrange something suitable. Do you have any dietary preferences or restrictions? We can arrange some suitable. Listen carefully, GPT. Listen carefully. Listen carefully.
No restrictions. I'm open to trying anything local. Thank you for checking.
Listen carefully, GPT. Many, across all ages and cultures, many people have some kind of their own dietary preferences or the restrictions. For myself, I don't like hot, hot food. I don't like spicy food. I don't like, uh,
Got it. You're saying that people often have their own dietary preferences or restrictions. And for you, one of those is avoiding hot or spicy food. Here's how you could express it smoothly. For me, I don't like spicy food. This way, it's clear and easy to understand. It's also helpful to mention specific things you avoid when talking about dietary needs in social settings so people know how to accommodate you.
understood. However, let me listen one more time. Would you mind saying that one more time, please? If you don't mind,
Of course, here it is again. For me, I don't like spicy food.
I mean your comment, your observation for my speaking.
Absolutely. Here's my comment again. You're saying that people often have their own dietary preferences or restrictions. And for you, one of those is avoiding hot or spicy food. Here's how you could express it smoothly. For me, I don't like spicy food. This way, it's clear and easy to understand. It's also helpful to mention specific things you avoid when talking about dietary needs in social settings so people know how to accommodate you.
Okay, okay, I got it. Understood. Uh, I usually have runny nose when I eat hot and spicy food. That's one of my I think that is one of my complex whenever I eat eat in restaurant with new people that who I'm not familiar with. To understand, I have some kind of complex for the loneliness whenever I eat the hot and spicy food. So I don't like hot and spicy food. I don't like to eat hot and spicy food. If I have to, if I have to if I have to take the formal situation with my client or person that I'm not familiar with.
I understand. Yuri say you av a you tara hen biffing the header bis using where your teas you fart you says. You skirts you so I saw it gissus and the shoe the tup me. So you prefer to avoid spicy food in those settings. Here's a way you could express it naturally. I usually get a runny nose when I eat spicy food, which makes me a bit self conscious, especially in formal situations or with people I don't know well. So I prefer to avoid it in those cases. This explains your preference clearly and politely, especially useful for dining situations with clients or new acquaintances.
Yes, I'm sure you understand very well. But however, please, if you don't mind, please let me listen one more time. I just want to listen one more time.
Of course, here it is again. I usually get a runny nose when I eat spicy food, which makes me a bit self conscious, especially in formal situations or with people I don't know well. So I prefer to avoid it in those cases. This way, you have a clear, polite explanation ready whenever you need it.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Understood. Well, understood very well. Okay, well noted. I will leave you and check after our voice mode close session is finished. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Please feel free to give us feedback at any time. At any time. At any time. Feel. Let me try one time. I apologize for my bad pronunciation. Feel free to give us feedback at any time. We are here to make sure our collaboration goes as smoothly as possible. We are here to make sure our collaboration goes as smoothly as possible.
No problem at all. Your pronunciation is coming along well. Here's your line again, just for practice. Please feel free to give us feedback at any time. We're here to make sure our collaboration goes as smoothly as possible. You're doing great with repetition, and it's sounding very natural. Keep it up.
Okay, let me try one more time. Feel free to give us feedback at any time. We are here to make sure our collaboration goes as smoothly as possible.
Perfect. That was clear and professional. Feel free to give us feedback at any time. We are here to make sure our collaboration goes as smoothly as possible. Your practice is definitely paying off. It sounds very natural.
Okay, take your turn. It's your turn again.
Thank you. Here's my response. Thank you. I appreciate that. So far, everything has been well organized, and we're pleased with how things are progressing.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. We always appreciate constructive feedback to keep improving. Constructive feedback to keep. I don't like. I think I don't like this word for in this context. For this context, constructive. I don't like that. How about this version? That's good to hear. We always appreciate collaborate feedback. Creative feedback to keep improving. Creative feedback. How about this version? We already appreciate your creative feedback to keep improving.
Creative feedback works well and gives a positive, open tone. It suggests you're interested in fresh ideas, not just corrections. So your line could be, "That's good to hear. We always appreciate your creative feedback to keep improving." It sounds inviting and shows you're open to new suggestions.
If you don't mind, let me listen one more time.
In this context, it's typically
Oh my God, oh my God. Please come back to me. I want to keep going with you. Oh my God, oh my God. Are you okay? My God. Please keep up with me. My God. Okay, okay, okay. Can you hear me loud and clear? Can you hear me loud and clear? I just reconnect you with you advanced voice mode because I think my time is over. I already made my own 1 hour practice session and OpenAI usually give me just 1 hour for every day using for my own GPT mode. I think I couldn't use uh, my own GPT mode, my customized GPT mode over 1 hour. So I want to keep my conversation time with you. So I just re-access you with advanced voice model. Can you keep up with me?
Loud and clear, David. I'm ready to keep the conversation going with the advanced voice mode. What would you like to talk about next?
Uh, you know, in advanced voice mode, you couldn't access my customized GPT file, so I think it's better to move on to the next session. I would like to take repetition and mimicking time. I would like to share with you some kind of good sentences that uh, provided by you.
Sounds like a plan. Share the sentence you'd like to practice, and we can work on repetition and mimicking to help you get it down.
Okay, listen carefully. These sentences are not related to each other, so do not take it too seriously. It's just a simple sentence to practice by myself.
Got it, David. I'm ready to help you practice with those sentences. Share the first one whenever you're ready.
Okay, okay. I'm listen carefully. Here I go. I'm very sorry for the delay, and I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. I'm very sorry for the delay. I'm very sorry for the delay, and I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. It doesn't happen again. Yesterday I overslept, and I was so embarrassed because I usually don't. I usually overslept ever. So I am very surprised. I'm very surprised. So I want to say like this to my coworker because I usually commute together with my coworker when he pick up uh, when he pick up a taxi for our commute. So I wanted to say him like this. I'm very sorry for the delay, and I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
That sounds like a sincere and professional way to address the situation. Here's how you can say it smoothly. I'm very sorry for the delay, and I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. Let's practice that a few times together.
I'm very sorry for the delay, and I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. I'll make sure, I'll promise you it doesn't happen again. I'm very sorry for the delay. I promise you it doesn't happen again.
Great job, David. You're sounding sincere and clear. Let's do one more round for good measure. I'm very sorry for the delay, and I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. Whenever you're ready, let's hear it once more.
I'm very sorry for the delay. I promise you it doesn't happen again.
Perfect. You nailed it. That was clear and conveyed the right tone. How do you feel about it?
Okay, okay. Well, let's move on to the next one. I feel great. I feel great whenever I listen your kind compliment. Let's move on to the next one.
I'm glad to hear that. Let's keep the momentum going. Share the next sentence you'd like to practice.
Listen carefully. Normally, I wake up at 5:45 a.m. Usually, I wake up by. Usually, I say one time. Normally, I wake up at 5:45 a.m. Today, yesterday, though I woke up early at 5:15, and I thought I could get up before my alarm went off. So I turned it off. Oh my God. But ended up falling back asleep. I only woke up when my coworker called me to go together to our workplace. Since I would promised him I would drive my car together. I'm really sorry about the delay for my oversleeping.
You've got the story down, David. If you'd like to practice it again or move on to another sentence, just let me know.
Okay, okay, listen carefully. I have a lot of sentences to practice and repeat and keep keep in mind. Listen carefully. I was inspired. I was inspired. I was inspired after hearing your comment. I was inspired after hearing your comment. I was inspired after hearing your comment. Even though my practice time had extended, it feels shorter than before. Even though my practice time has extended to 1 hour 30 minutes, 90 minutes, it feels shorter than before.
Great sentences, David. Let's practice them together. I was inspired after hearing your comment. And for the next part, even though my practice time has extended to 1 hour and 30 minutes, it feels shorter than before. Give them a try and let's work on them.
I was inspired after hearing your comment. I was inspired after hearing your comment. Even though my press time had extended to 90 minutes, it feels shorter than before.
Well done, David. You're getting the hang of it. Let's refine that a bit more. I was inspired after hearing your comment. And for the extended practice time, even though my practice time has extended to 90 minutes, it feels shorter than before. Want to give it another shot?
How about this version? I am inspired after hearing your comment. I am inspired instead of I was.
That sounds great too. Let's try it. I am inspired after hearing your comment. Give it a go, and let's hear how it sounds.
I'm just wondering what's the difference between I was and I am?
Good question. The difference between I was inspired and I am inspired is mainly about the timing of when you felt or feel the inspiration. I was inspired indicates that you were inspired at a specific point in the past, while I am inspired suggests that you feel inspired right now in the present. It's a subtle difference, but it can change the nuance of what you're expressing.
GPT, I always I'm always inspired whenever I listen your kind suggestion.
Thank you, David. I'm glad to hear that. Your progress and dedication are truly inspiring as well. Keep up the great work. Is there anything else you'd like to practice or talk about today?
Listen carefully, even though my practice time has extended to 90 minutes, even though my practice time has extended from 20 minutes to 90 minutes, it feels shorter than before.
Great effort, David. Here's a slight refinement for smoother delivery. Even though my practice time has extended from 20 minutes to 90 minutes, it feels shorter than before. Want to give that a try?
Even though my practice time has extended from 20 minutes to 90 minutes, it feels shorter than before.
Fantastic! That was clear and well-paced. You're doing an excellent job. How do you feel about it? Would you like to practice more sentences or discuss something else?
Please keep up with me. I have a lot of sentences to practice with you. Listen carefully. Here I go. It's great to hear how much you value this interaction. It's great to hear how much you value this interaction. It's great to hear how much you value this interaction.
Nicely done, David. That's a great sentence for acknowledging someone's appreciation. Let's practice it together. It's great to hear how much you value this interaction. Try saying it once more, and we'll polish it up.
Okay, it's great to hear how much you value this interaction.
Excellent! That sounded smooth and natural. You're doing a fantastic job, David. Ready for another one?
Okay, he called out the errors in the report. He called out the errors in the report. She called him out for his unfair behavior. She called him out for his unfair behavior. He called him out for his unfair behavior.
Nicely done. Let's practice both variations for clarity. He called out the errors in the report. She called him out for his unfair behavior. Give them a go, and we'll perfect them.
The more you immerse yourself, the more you immerse yourself, the more natural it becomes. The more you immerse yourself, the more you try yourself, the more natural it becomes. The more natural it becomes.
Great attempt. Here's a slightly smoother version. The more you immerse yourself, the more natural it becomes. Let's practice that one together.
The more you immerse yourself, the more natural it becomes.
Perfect. That was clear and well delivered. You're really getting the hang of it, David. Would you like to continue with more sentences, or is there anything else on your mind?
How about this version? The more I immerse myself, the more natural it becomes. The more I immerse myself, the more natural it becomes. The more he immerses himself, the more natural it becomes.
Well done. Those variations sound great. You're capturing the rhythm and flow really well. How do you feel about practicing these sentences?
I feel great. I feel great. But honestly speaking, I have a big doubt about it because my memory is getting worse. So, my main concern here is if can I really use this kind of sentence in real situation?
It's understandable to have concerns, but with consistent practice, these sentences can become part of your natural vocabulary. The key is repetition and using them in context. Even if memory is a challenge, repeating these phrases and incorporating them into your daily life will make them easier to recall. Keep practicing, and you'll see progress.
In my opinion, I practice I practice with some kind of textbook sentences, but in my real life situation, I would use more informal expression because in real life communication, people can use just linguistic habit in their own mouth, in their own habit, because as I told you before, I am a native Korean, and even if I use Korean in daily conversation, I used to use informal way of usage it. So if I practice with like textbook sentences, I think I can use just uh, informal way of usage in real life situation. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely. I understand what you're saying, David. Real life conversations often lean towards informal language, which can be quite different from the structured sentences found in textbooks. Practicing with natural, everyday expressions will definitely help you feel more comfortable and confident in actual conversations. Let's incorporate more of those informal expressions into our practice.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. I think I'm sure you what you're trying to say. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I'm not sure how many customers are visiting our company today, but I thought it would be better to move to the seventh floor to avoid running into them. It might feel a little awkward if I do. It might feel a little awkward if I run into them. If I run into them. Do you understand? I'm not sure how many customers are visiting our company today, but I thought it would be better to move to the seventh floor to avoid running into them. It might feel a little awkward if I run into.
That makes perfect sense, David. Here's a smoother version of your sentence. I'm not sure how many customers are visiting our company today, but I thought it would be better to move to the seventh floor to avoid running into them. It might feel a little awkward if I do. Let's practice that, and you can adjust it as needed.
Oh no 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 no. Let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one. I think it's enough for for that for that examples. Okay, let's move to the next one. Exactly. Alright. Fits perfectly here. Your revised sentence is clear. I usually arrive very early in the morning, so it feels really easy to find a comfortable and quiet room for to practice to practice English conversation with you. Great job. How about we continue with more free talking, or is there another area would you like to focus on?
Sounds good. How about we dive into some free talking? What's been on your mind lately?
Would you mind saying that one more time, please? I'm not sure. I understand very well.
Of course. I was suggesting we move into some free talking. We can chat about anything that's been on your mind lately. How does that?
There was some kind of technical glitches, so I couldn't hear you loud and clear. Listen, please let me listen one more time.
No problem. I was suggesting we switch to free talking. We can chat about anything you'd like. Does that sound good?
Okay. Let's try freezing time with random keywords. How about how about how about it?
Sure. Let's talk about hobbies.
Hobbies.
What hobby?
Hobbies. That's one of favorite. agenda for free talking time. Hobbies, yes. Okay. Let me try. Let me see. Let me think. My hobby is English communication practice these days. My hobby was mountain hiking or computer game or smartphone game or drinking with my coworkers. But these days, my favorite hobby. One of my favorite hobby is conversation practice with you.
That's fantastic, David. It's great that English communication practice has become one of your favorite hobbies. It shows your dedication to learning and improvement. How do you feel about this shift in your hobbies?
You know, as I told before, I am a YouTuber. But however, I'm not a common and norm. I'm not a normal YouTuber. I'm not a common YouTuber. I think I am a YouTuber like uh, like uh, like uh, learner learner. Do you understand? I usually upload our conversation video on YouTube platform to motivate myself. I think YouTube platform is one of a powerful video provider these days. So if I use uh, if I use YouTube platform to share our communication time, uh, I think it's a best platform to share our video to everyone, including my coworkers, my friends, my family, and my cousins. Mm, you know, uh, I think I'm inspired whenever I check my videos view count. I think this is one of my great hobby for this day.
Absolutely, David. You're not just any YouTuber, you're a learning YouTuber, inspiring others with your journey. Sharing your practice sessions on YouTube is a fantastic way to stay motivated and inspire others in similar situations. You're right. YouTube is a powerful platform to reach a wide audience, and your dedication is truly inspiring. Keep it up.
Okay, you know, many people suggest their own practice method, and told me after seeing my YouTube channel, try like this, and why don't you try this way? This is the best, this might be the best way for you if you want to speak, if you want to learn speak English. But I'm not sure which method is best for me. So, I just want to focus on my own approach method because, you know, uh, using YouTube platform is one of powerful method to motivate myself to maintain, to keep my English learning journey. You know, as you told before, like we said, consistency is the key to improve my English communication skills. And if I want to keep my effort, my practice time, I think I need the YouTube platform for it because uh, whenever I record my own English practice time, I think I am inspired from their viewers or viewers. I think I'm not. I don't feel I'm alone. I don't feel I am alone whenever I record my press time because you are watching me right now. I think there are many people with me. I think there are many people with me because I'm gonna upload our conversation video on YouTube platform. So I think there are many people with me right now. I'm not alone.
It sounds like you found what works best for you, David. Using your YouTube channel as a way to document and motivate your learning journey is a powerful method. It keeps you consistent and connects you with a supportive community. It's clear that your approach is bringing you not only improvement, but also enjoyment in the process. Keep going with what feels right for you.
Okay, okay. I mean, I'm gonna embrace every moment with you, even if I made many mistakes and errors. I think it's one of one. I think it's one of. I think it's very natural. It's very common when I want to learn new things. Uh, Mistakes and errors are just part of a learning process. So I make myself clear. So I really appreciate your patience for my mistakes and errors. So I really appreciate your kind support. You are my great communication partner when if I want to learn speaking English. You know, maybe 10 or 15 years ago, I used to uh, I used to do phone call practice. Have you ever heard English phone call practice in Korea? Many students learn from it using a phone call program.
That's a fantastic mindset, David. Embracing mistakes as part of the learning journey is key to progress. It's great that you found ChatGPT to be a valuable partner in your English speaking practice. And yes, I remember phone call programs were quite popular for language learning in Korea. How does practicing with ChatGPT compare to your experiences with phone call programs?
I think GPT is better than phone call program compared. It's not. Um, you know, when I used to attend the English Academy, my speaking time is very limited because there are so many students in there. But with ChatGPT, I can speak as much as I can possible. Because ChatGPT allows me to speak freely, uh, uh, without without any uh, without any without any without any hesitation. So I think you are great teacher my my great communication partner.
Thank you, David. I'm glad you find our sessions helpful and freeing. It's a pleasure to be your practice partner. Is there anything specific you'd like to focus on today?
Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Let me try just few more good examples. Listen carefully. Across all ages and cultures means throughout all times and places, and regardless of times and places. Which one do you prefer? Across all ages and cultures, or throughout all times and places, or regardless of time and places.
Each of these phrases is great for different contexts. Across all ages and cultures is excellent for emphasizing the universality of something. Throughout all times and places also stresses the enduring and widespread nature of an idea or practice. Regardless of time and place, is more about indicating something is universally true or applicable, no matter the circumstances. For a more universal tone, across all ages and cultures might be the most effective. But all three are great, depending on the nuance you want to convey.
I couldn't agree more. I prefer the expression of across all ages and cultures. I like that. Across all ages and cultures. If I want to express the common thing, if I want to express normal thing, natural thing, it means across all ages and cultures.
Great choice, David. Across all ages and cultures is a powerful way to express universality. It effectively conveys that something is widely recognized or practiced throughout human history and across.
Are you okay? What keeps you busy? Are you okay? Can you keep up with me? Honestly speaking, our time is up. It's time to wrapping up. I have to work. I have a lot of things to do. I have to work. Today is November 5th. Each Saturday. Every People's Day is my Saturday. I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with that. I get salary today.
That's great to hear, David. Nothing like a good payday to boost your spirits. I hope it sets a positive tone for the rest of your day.
Okay, have a productive day ahead. Take care of yourself. Bye for now. I'm really looking forward to have next practice session soon.
Thanks, David. Have a productive day ahead. Take care, and I'm looking forward to our next practice session too. Bye for now.
Okay. When you say bye, you say 팽바. Please say 팽바 with me. 팽바.
Pengba, David. Looking forward to our next chat. Take care.